What's going on, guys? Visceral Games here, more Dead Space 2. And last episode when we left off, we actually ran into another survivor, but they weren't too sure of us. Can't say I blame them, considering everything that's going on and what the mark is doing to people. But they sort of ran away from us and they told us not to follow them. So we're now going to be going back to school this episode and making our way through a very fun area. This is one area that I do remember quite well. And I'd say getting a pulse rifle is actually quite useful for this next area. We're not doing too bad for ammo, so we're not going to worry about that. It's funny how they managed to make like a nursery scary. So messed up. It's the way it looks at you as well. The like head to on backwards. Oh, mate. They might look cute, but you definitely need to be careful of them. You can shoot them in the head and then use them as ammo, as horrible as that is. You can also pick up the heads and see how beautiful they are. Yeah, really messed up, these enemies. They will do quite a lot of damage to you though, if you let them get close. Just making sure to look for any loot. Definitely seems like the kids are going stir crazy. So here we get introduced to the sort of enhanced enemies. They're much darker in colour, And they've got glowing eyes. And yeah, they're much tougher to take out. At least this kid's sitting at the table nicely. That absolutely terrified me first time I played this. But yeah, here we have a stasis canister, and it basically acts like an explosive canister, but it does coats enemies in stasis, so slows them down. Very useful for what's going to be happening next. Like I said as well, the pulse rifle can be quite useful for this next section. Just making the most of the fact that we have got quite a lot of line gun ammo. Yeah, it's not too bad, that section. But it is easy. As you can see, it is easy to take a little bit of damage. If you are struggling with it, the pulse rifle is really good at taking out the pack enemies. Not quite sure what's bugging out. It might be that body there. Hopefully that means we should be safe because all the kids are in class. Seems like the marker was having effect on people for a long time before this kicked off. But if you come in here, there's the flamethrower schematic as well. Very cool weapon. It's not necessarily the best weapon in the game, but an upgrade made to it in Dead Space 2 in comparison to Dead Space 1 is you can actually use it in a vacuum somehow. It's also quite useful against the pack enemies. You do have to let them get a little bit closer, obviously, than you would with the pulse rifle. But it does tend to eat through ammo, the flamethrower. But some people really like it. But I'd definitely say it's not the most powerful weapon.
Still in denial? Afraid you're gonna cut your wrists if you listen to me?
I'm not listening to this. You may fool Strauss, but I know you're not real.
Oh, you claim I'm not real, and yet here I am?
You're just a hallucination. Strauss knows how to destroy you. He knows how to destroy the marker. We will destroy you.
How convenient. Destroy the marker and all the hurt and pain go away. Imagine that, Isaac. You'll never have to listen to your heart.
Seems like Isaac's just getting pissed off now. Probably say if my dead girlfriend was haunting me, I wouldn't be too happy about it either.
I found someone. Another survivor. He says he knows you.
Isaac!
I said stand still.
Ellie, take it easy. His name is Strauss. I know him.
He looks twitchy. I don't trust him. Don't move.
Ellie, I need him to be not dead. I need him.
Shit. Okay, Isaac. I'll march him to the hub, but if he does anything stupid, anything, I will shoot him.
So yeah, Ellie doesn't mess around. Again, can't say I blame her, considering what's going on. But yeah, very tough. Cool character. This next area could be quite tough as well, so it's useful to have that save station there.
Isaac! We're up here! Come on, move!
Hello, Isaac.
Well, this brings up bad memories. I barely managed to escape the CEC facility this morning.
Wait, you're CEC?
Heavy equipment pilot, class 4. You?
Engineer.
Nerd. Figures.
Shit.
It's dark. You'll find me in the dark.
Shut up. It's okay, it's just a power outage.
You guys all right up there?
No,
Shit. I think life support's out too.
that's not good.
Our two remaining runners, Clarke and Strauss. I knew it was only a matter of time before you reached the transit hub. You will find the train inoperable.
Are you insane? You cut off power to life support. There may be other survivors over here.
Public sector is already beyond acceptable recovery conditions. I can't allow you to escape. Goodbye, Clarke.
Holy shit, Isaac! Look out! It's headed for you!
So this is our first brute, and you can shoot them in the back, but if you're accurate you can shoot them in the front as well. The mines are also quite good at taking them out if you can time it right. It's much easier to do when you upgrade the mines, so the time on them is shortened. But yeah, you don't want to be hit by them, you see they do a lot of damage.
Isaac, are you alright? That's all of them. For now.
Why did Titan turn off the power? What did you do to piss him off so much?
Ellie, you know what a marker is?
Yeah, the unitologist on my crew wouldn't shut up about it. Why, is it real?
Yeah, it's real. Titan made one using codes, patterns stored in our heads, mine and Strauss. Everything that's happening on this station is happening because of that marker. I have to get to it and destroy it, and I need Strauss to tell me how.
You're a strange man, Isaac.
Will you help me?
We're about to suffocate, so I think I'm better.
Okay, good. Listen, we need power. Without it, we have no air and no train. Strauss gotta have backup batteries somewhere.
Yes. The solar array's up there. But they've been mothballed for years.
Okay, alright, good. I'm heading there now. If I can start them up and get some power to the train.
You'll need someone to open the collector panels. I can do that.
Take Strauss and keep him safe.
But yeah, there's also a reference to the Skate series. It's Skate 3000. Bit ironic considering there hasn't been a release in a long time. But there's the solar array that Ellie was mentioning. I did forget there was that stasis canister there. That would have come in handy. Allowed us to not take that bit of damage. But then in New Game Plus, there's advanced suits. And I do remember that the schematic for the advanced vintage suit, which we'll get quite shortly, is by this display. But yeah, the Brute's very tough. Didn't do the best at shooting his arms off from the front, but you can go around the back and take them out that way. And it's one of the reasons why it's worth upgrading stasis, is situations like that where there's enemies that are much easier to take down using stasis. You definitely don't want to run out. You can take out the brutes with mines, but like I said, it's much easier to do with the upgrade on the mine that shortens the timer. And again, with upgraded stasis, the stasis lasts longer, so there's more of a chance of hitting them with the mine. But this is basically detonator rounds. You can see it's got this like laser tripwire. And if anything goes through that tripwire, it shoots across and does damage to it. I don't know if you have the detonator on you. It will, yeah, you'll be able to disarm these rather than having to sort of activate them. But here's our first Guardian type enemy, returning from Dead Space 1. And yeah, you want to sort of shoot off all the tentacles that come out of their chest. But a well-placed mine shot will take them out. Not sure what hit that, but at least we avoided taking damage from it. I don't know why I tried picking that up. I know our inventory's full. Nice little bit of money for us. Though we are doing pretty well for money. Yeah, 73,000 credits, doing really well for money.
Ellie! How's Strauss doing?
With the power off, you can hear noises 3 blocks away. He's gonna give away my position.
Ellie, try to keep him focused. I need to know what he's trying to tell me.
The door tight.
So yeah, Strauss is definitely remembering something we need to know. But Isaac can't remember. You do get slowed down from the Spitter's attack, or the Puker's attack, whatever they're called. There we get a schematic for the flamethrower. I'm just gonna exit this shop, see if that corpse goes quiet. But yeah, the flamethrower, you can see the primary fire is just what you'd expect. You know, standard sort of flamethrower, blowtorch type thing. And then the secondary fire launches the canister. Well, it says the canister, but it's, I'm pretty sure it only costs like 50 rounds or 25 rounds or something. And that basically acts like a grenade. It's quite powerful, but again, it's not the most damaging weapon. That is making me nervous in the background there. I think we're safe. Yeah, gonna sell those conductors off. Got plenty of money. I'm just gonna buy a couple more power nodes. Not too many though, just because I can't remember how much the next suit we're going to be getting costs. I want to be able to buy it to make sure we can improve our inventory situation. But here we unlock the ability to reset power nodes. So if you want to take them from one weapon to another, or you realise you haven't taken the most sort of efficient path to get all the upgrades on a weapon, and you've wasted a few power nodes that you can then put elsewhere. You can pay 5,000 credits and it will remove all the power nodes that you put in it, and you'll be able to use them elsewhere or reallocate them on the same weapon. But we're going to start upgrading our line gun here, and very important upgrade is you can upgrade the width of the projectile, which is very useful. It means that in a lot of situations, the way it goes through enemies, you can take out more than one enemy, and if you're like aiming it down a corridor, like a narrow corridor, and there's enemies charging towards you, you can basically take them all out with one shot, especially when the damage is upgraded, because it is very powerful. Really? I don't know why the physics with bodies goes a little bit weird at times. It tends to be tied to your frame rate, but I have got the game locked at 60 frames a second, so it should be fine, but it's still glitched out. Slight issue with playing on modern hardware, I guess.
The docking pod is off the mag rail. An engineering work order has been issued.
Good thing we're an engineer.
Ellie, I ran into a snag. It looks like the docking pod that runs to the solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
That figures.
Don't worry. I can fix this. I'm heading outside to have a look.
That is one good thing I think with the Dead Space Remake. The way they gave Isaac a voice means that, you know, he is there as an engineer, so it gives him a bit more agency in the story. So I wonder if they'll change his lines at all in the Dead Space 2 remake when they get around to doing it. But at the bottom of this little shaft there is a power node waiting for you. So like always, you want to pick it up. And here's the schematics for Ripper Blades, which you can drop off at the store. But when you get to the bottom of the shaft, all you need to do is shoot those little rocket things.
Ellie, I've got the elevator repaired. I'm heading up to the array. How's Strauss doing?
How do you think he's doing? Can you hear this shit?
He's hallucinating, Ellie. It's part of the sickness.
This is going to be true.
It already is. Just keep moving.
And then yeah, the elevator sort of automatically fixes itself. Getting caught in these like tether things. Do remember that enemy because they always make me jump. But here we've got a potentially tough section. As the elevator goes down, the tripod type enemies attack you through the windows. You can shoot their weak points and they fall off. There is an achievement that you can get by doing the entire elevator ride without taking any damage, but it can be a little bit tough. But you can always, you know, reload a save slot if you want to carry on attempting it. But one thing that I'd recommend is if you just try and stay in the middle in this sort of circle and just keep looking around to get them as soon as they spawn, because they sort of cling on to the side for a second before they try and attack you. Pretty cool view though. after that point, you are safe. We didn't quite manage to do the whole elevator ride without taking any damage. I've only got hit once, so it's not too bad. So here we get first canister as well, and they act the same way they do in Dead Space 1. So here's where you can unlock the force gun as well. Basically acts like a energy shotgun. It's much more useful in Dead Space 2 than it is in Dead Space 1, I'd say. Somehow he managed to survive that explosion.
To solar array Sigma 055. Proper identification is required. Please wait here. Watchman Howard Phillips will be with you shortly.
So yeah, we are going to wrap up this episode here, and just because we are entering a new area and it is quite a long episode now. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we should be doing a sequence that is one that a lot of people consider their favourite in the whole Dead Space series. So we've got that to look forward to. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Quite action-packed, this one. You know, we faced a lot of enemies in that section of the game, and especially that elevator ride as well. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have enjoyed the series, please like and subscribe for more, and that way you won't miss out on anything. And like I said, we've got that really cool sequence that a lot of people consider their favourite in the series next episode as well, so you definitely don't want to miss that if you haven't seen it or just want to re-experience it again. But like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.